Hi everyone, welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. This is my new feature where I'm featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Um, I'm gonna have to catch up a little bit for the next few days because I was out of town for 3 days. But um, anyway, so I'll be doing two a day for the next 3 days, I think. But today's, at least the first one today. That's just song number 2945 on my list, which is Kansas City by Wilbert Harrison. This was a number one song from 1959 for him. But this song has a very long history. It was actually written in 1952 by this team here, Lieber and Stoller. They were a very famous R&B songwriting team. As a matter of fact, they wrote Hound Dog, the song Hound Dog, which became a huge hit for Elvis in 1956. The original version was recorded by a blues musician named Big Mama Thornton. But Hound Dog, the song Kansas City actually had several hit versions. I think a lot more than Hound Dog. The first hit version was by this guy here, Little Willie Littlefield. He had a hit in 1952 with it. I guess it was an R&B hit, kind of pre-rock, pre-rock and roll. And then this guy here, Little Richard, actually had two hits with it. I think the first was entitled Kansas City, and then he kind of remade the song, changed the lyrics a little bit, and I believe it became Hey 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 Hey, basically the same song, just reworded. And then, like I mentioned, 59, um, Wilbert Harrison had the hit version of it, which went to number one. And even the Beatles had a hit with it. I've heard the Beatles version. It doesn't sound anything. I mean, the words are completely different from Wilbur Harrison's. I guess there were several remakes of Kansas City, but the lyrics kept getting changed. I've heard the Beatles version. They don't talk about crazy little women that they want to get them one. That's what it's in Wilbur Harrison's. I think they just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 or something. It sounds totally different. But they did a pretty good version of it. It's a good R&B song, and I guess it can be reworded however people want to do it. Um, and James Brown also had a hit with it in 1967. I guess the reason I didn't put Wilbert Harrison's higher on my list, even though it did go to number one, I just never thought it was that great a song. I mean, I guess it was a very historically important song and that it got re-recorded by several artists, but it's very simple-minded. I mean, they got some crazy little women in Kansas City, and I'm gonna get me one. I've never even been to Kansas City. Maybe I've missed out on the crazy little women there. I don't know. But Kansas City doesn't excite me that much, really, except that it's close to the geographic center of the United States and probably be better to move the capital there, in my opinion. But until they do, I don't think I have that much incentive to go there. Anyway, that's my video on Kansas City. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.